I always thought change was for other people. People stronger than me, smarter, braver. I had tried countless self-help books, motivational videos, even journaling, yet somehow, I remained trapped in the same patterns, repeating the same mistakes over and over. Then I discovered Joe Dispenza's Stop Being You, and something about it felt different. Not hype, not quick fix, something grounded. I decided I was going to try it. Really try it. I'm Oliver, a young journalist navigating a life filled with deadlines, stress, and relentless self-doubt. I was constantly reactive, frustrated at work, impatient with friends, anxious about the future. I knew I wanted to change, but every time I tried, I failed. Old habits, old fears, old emotions, they always pulled me back. I'd lie awake at night, wondering, is this who I'm supposed to be? Or am I stuck forever? Joe's idea is deceptively simple: your personality creates your reality. To change your life, you need to change your mind. I read that line, and I thought, easier said than done. Visualization, embodying your future self, it sounded abstract, almost spiritual. But I was desperate. I decided to commit. The first week was brutal. I'd sit with my eyes closed, imagining the man I wanted to become, but my mind kept screaming, "You're not him. This is pointless. You'll fail." I felt ridiculous. I even laughed at myself sometimes. Some nights, I wanted to quit. The effort seemed bigger than the reward. But every time I considered giving up, I remembered why I started. I wanted to live, truly live, and not just survive. Joe teaches a step-by-step approach. Visualize daily. Visualize your future self. Feel the emotions of that version of you. Observe your reactions in real life and consciously choose differently. I committed to 30 to 45 minutes each morning and evening. Some days, I faltered. Some days, I rushed. But I kept showing up. Consistency, I realized, was the real challenge. More than meditation, visualization, or journaling. The emotional struggle was intense. Old fears surfaced. Self-doubt reared its head. Nights of frustration turned into mornings of renewed determination. There were moments of despair, questioning if I'd ever change. And there were tiny victories. A calm response instead of an angry reaction, a moment of patience where once I'd snapped. These moments became proof, tangible, real, motivating me to continue. Weeks turned into months. I began noticing subtle shifts. People reacted differently around me. Opportunities I hadn't seen before started to appear. Old patterns that defined me seemed smaller. It was never instant. There was no magical overnight transformation. Change, I realized, is quiet at first. It whispers, not shouts. I remember one moment clearly. A stressful situation arose at work, and for the first time, I didn't react automatically. I paused. I breathed. I chose my response consciously. It felt like a small miracle. Not because the situation was solved, but because I felt free. Free from my old patterns. These small victories accumulated, and my future self began to feel less like imagination and more like reality. I'm just a man trying to improve. That's all. I wasn't born extraordinary. I didn't have some secret advantage. I faced the same fears, doubts, and mistakes as everyone else. The difference? I committed to doing the inner work, facing discomfort, and trusting the process even when it felt impossible. Stop Being You isn't a magic pill. It's a roadmap for transformation, but only if you're willing to show up consistently. Visualization without emotion doesn't stick. Meditation without reflection doesn't create change. But if you combine mental rehearsal, emotional embodiment, and conscious choice, real transformation is possible. Months in, I began to notice profound changes. Confidence I hadn't had before. Emotional control I thought was impossible. A sense of alignment with the life I truly wanted. I am not perfect. I still struggle, but I now navigate life with choice, not habit. And that, for me, is freedom. If you feel stuck in patterns that hold you back, I urge you to consider Joe Dispenza's work. It's not easy, and it's not instant. But with persistence, patience, and self-belief, change is real. Have you ever tried changing from the inside out? Share your story in the comments, and remember, the hardest battles often lead to the most meaningful transformation.